I am out cycling, I am out cycling over the beautiful countryside of Hampshire. I am out cycling over the beautiful countryside of Hampshire, and as you can see in the background, I have a old school retro, kind of restored road bike, because I like to do a little bit of active recovery. And to be honest, I like being out in nature and really making the most of the British weather. So today, I find myself at a church called Michael Merge Church here in Hampshire. Now, this church is really, really old. I'm just going to show you a quick glimpse of the church, ready? Let me show you. There we are. Can you see it in the background? You can see in the background, and you can see far over with fields, and there's cows in the field and everything. Okay, let me put you this way. There we are. Let me stick you down. Fantastic, actually. That's a little bit in the shade that way because the sun is facing the other way. So, how are you doing? Hopefully you are doing all good, and hopefully it is beautiful weather. Wherever you are. And if it's not, just get yourself a coat, get yourself a raincoat, and get outside and go feel a little bit of nature. Go hear the sounds of nature. Let me be quiet for a little second, see if you can hear any sounds. You might hear some wind, and to be honest, it's quiet, and sometimes in your life, you need a little bit of quiet. Anyway, how are you doing? Are you getting up, and what's the day today? The day today is Wednesday. So it's midweek. It's currently midweek. Are you tired yet? Or have you still got energy to keep on going? It's okay both ways. Our goal for you, my goal for you is to get you to a point where you're not tired on Wednesday. I want you to be feeling fresh because you love what you're doing, and you're outside and you're exercising and you're feeling good and your body's feeling amazing, and you're just living life the way you want to live life. How do we want to live life, Do we want to live life out in nature? Do we want to live life fit and healthy? Or do we want to feel down and slumped, I don't know, you tell me. I want you to tell me about what you're up to, Yeah, Brad ASMR is listening. I've got all the time in the world, to be honest. Anyway, you're on the bench with me. I'm just sat on a bench here. Just enjoying the view of my bike in the background, and this beautiful tree providing me with a little bit of shade. Well, currently it's providing my bike with a little bit of shade, but it's later on in the evening and it just feels lovely. You know? Do you know something that's amazing? Listen. Do you know something that's amazing about Britain? Something that's amazing about Britain is public footpaths and little churches like this along the way. And you have them all across Europe, to be honest, but in Britain they're extra special, and they're places places where you can come and you can just relax. And to be honest, you're not going to see many people, you're not going to see many people. So it's absolutely beautiful. And there is cows in the distance as well. There is cows in the distance. At the end I'll show you the cows, okay? I know you want to see the cows. I tell you what though, to get here, I had to put myself through a little bit of work. I had to do a little bit of work, to get here, I had to do a little bit of work. There's a really, really steep hill, and this church I'm at, Michael Murch, or however you say it, is actually a famous church. So it's about 1,000 years old. It's about 1,000 years old, and obviously the building over time has been renovated, and it hasn't looked like that forever. But this is really famous, this place, because it was actually a big battle here in England, a big battle, ancient history battle, where knights and soldiers and archers were set on top of this hill. And there's actually a walk through this called the King's Way or something, and you followed in the footsteps of when the king had to retreat. You follow in the footsteps of when the king had to retreat, and I believe it's like a 50 or 100 mile walk. Maybe, who knows, in the future we can do it together, eh? I'll take you along with me, and that could be our goal, to keep him fit. Do some big long distance walks, eh? Yeah, does that sound good? Yeah, fantastic. So, tell me, what have you been up to? Have you been keeping busy, eh? Have you been keeping busy, or have you just been chilling, relaxing, and just enjoying a bit of you time, eh? Have you been working and earning that money, eh? Yeah, to be honest, I know I've seen you a couple times this last week, but we ain't seen each other in so long. I feel like we just had to catch up a little bit, Yeah. And hopefully you enjoy my style of ASMR. It's going to be outside now, the majority of videos, who knows. I might make a couple of, I might talk to you inside a couple of times, but the majority is going to be outside because I just like the fresh air. I like breathing in. I like just making the most of it, I don't want to be stuck in a little box. I don't want to be stuck in a little room. Especially when you got beautiful bikes like this, and you just got so many beautiful buildings that are famous here. Okay, just listen to the sound of the nature ever so slightly. Yeah, hopefully my voice, my soft-spoken voice, is helping you relax whatever you're doing right now. And if you need a bit of motivational boost, don't worry, I'm here for you. So whatever you're doing, just give it that extra 10%. Don't stop, keep it going and believe in yourself, Keep it going and believe in yourself. You got this. I know you've got this. Trust me. If there's one thing I know, is I know how to trust my own intuition and my own heart. My own heart's telling me that you have this, and you need to start believing it yourself as well. You need to start believing that. That's one of the most important things in life. Okay. Anyway, you want to go see the cows? Let me go show you the cows. Ready? By the way, here's my push bike. It's nice. It's got an old Brooks saddle. I don't know if any of you like old school bikes. It's almost like I'm living in a movie. Okay, let me show you the cows. There's the cows. They're actually looking at us. They're enjoying themselves, they're eating their hay, they're sitting down. And they're just breathing in fresh air and nature, okay? Now you can look over here. Fantastic. Okay. Let me set you down there So, if there's one thing I need you to do, okay, if there's one thing I need you to do, I need you to go on a walk. I need you to go on a walk or a cycle and just get out in nature, okay? Brad ASMR is back full time. And like I said, if this video did relax you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's grow this channel. Let's normalize ASMR, outdoors in nature. Let's make it fun. Let's make it adventurous for you. And let's just be great together, eh? Okay, take care and I'll see you soon. I've got to cycle home now. It's a long cycle. Bye-bye. Thank you for choosing Brad ASMR for your relaxation. Make sure you click on the screen now to experience more tingles.